All right, good evening, guys. Welcome. Sorry I'm late. We've been driving all day long. We just got home and I got hooked up and we got it working. So thanks for being so patient. Sorry for the delay, and we're gonna do Sunday night charts. So thanks again. I'm glad you made it. Haven't made a video in about a week and a half now, 2 weeks maybe. I think we're gonna put out some videos this week and get back rolling. I've been in Virginia visiting my family, and haven't seen my dad in quite a while. Haven't seen my brother and my sisters, so got to see them as well. So anyway, let me know the volume and the audio and the video looks good. Please, that'd be awesome. Hopefully you guys got the new link here. Let me make sure. Let's see. Let me copy that guy just to make sure everybody. Yeah, hopefully that old video is now gone. You guys have made it into the new video. All right. Yeah, G-Max, you're stressing out, man. The market never goes straight up and straight down, okay? Got to learn to read that sucker, read the divergences, and understand where the market's going, reading the RSI, man. Don't stress. Don't stress. Family's good. Family's really good. Good as we can be. After driving 20 hours. Of course, it's 20 hours drive. It didn't include the entire trip time. So, anyway. All right. Well, we're going to jump into this thing and let's see what the market's doing. Okay, guys? Don't forget, not financial advice. I'm an Elliott Wave trader. I'm going to look at the Elliott Wave structure and tell you what I'm seeing, and we'll do the best we can. We're going to keep this fairly abbreviated. It is 4th of July. Fireworks are happening in the background, and my kids are making a bunch of noise in the background as well. I haven't been able to set up my PC. It takes too long to boot up and get set up, so I just got the laptop. So we're just going to do the best we can with this particular stream. Okay, the way this is. All right. So yeah. That said, hey Chris, what's up, man? Everything good? All good. All right. All right. Let's check it out here. All right, guys. We're bullish on the charts. I'm very bullish on the charts. We're going to pull the fibs here off the bottom of this wave here. We'll start. This is Ethereum. Let me start with BTC here. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Boom. Okay. What's going on in the 4-hour chart? Now, Ethereum looks a bit more bullish than BTC is, but BTC might be lagging. I'm not too worried about it. 4-hour RSI is stuck here in the middle. There is, on the smaller time frames, bullish divergence. We'll look at that in just a moment. But basically, my main primary count, without going through 10 counts, I'm just going to give you my primary count right now. My primary count is that this is still an A, B. Right here is the bottom of the wave C, and that's a pullback from the bull move up. Okay. Now, what we need to see from here is we need to start seeing this gain some ground. Okay, we need to start seeing this impulse to the upside. My main count is that's ABC, or we could put the C right here finished. Okay, now that changes things slightly, but either way, we got a finished ABC, and now we need to get an impulse wave to the upside. Okay, my primary count, I should say, is this right here, where we get an A, a B, and now we need the C wave to the upside, and that's ABC right there. Excuse me, as a flat. And that would be a flat. We need 5 waves to the upside right here. I think I shared a chart to that effect the other day. Okay. Now we zoom in on this. This needs to be 5 waves. And so I think we have going on at the beginning here, at least my primary Elliott count, is that we have a 1 wave. This is the bottom. Okay, the bottom of a B wave or something like that. We have basically right there. There we go. This is a 1. That's a 2, okay? Now what you have here is another 1 and a 2, and we need to, and this is even another 1 wave after that. This is another impulse wave after that, I believe. Okay, so in other words, this needs to turn from here and start impulsing to the upside from this region. Okay, so this is what we call a 1-2-1-2. That's a very bullish. Chart pattern. It implies that the next move that's getting ready to happen is going to be a really, really, really big move to the upside. Okay, and so we have to see if the market and the count actually supports it. So we're looking at 1, 2, 1, 2, and we need to begin seeing this impulse to the upside. That means we need to see this correction finishing somewhere in this region here, and then turning to the upside to begin a bigger move to the upside. That's what that's my primary count. That's a bullish count there, and we're looking for 5 waves to the upside. Okay, for 5 waves on the 4-hour chart, looking for 5 waves. Let me show you where I would expect this to go if that is the count. If the bull count is the count we're looking for. Right here, boom, 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 boom. I'd look up here about 47K. Right here at the bottom of that wave, right there is a pretty decent area to watch for. Okay, and we'd be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And that 5 waves right there would be 5 waves of an ABC flat, A, B, and C, like that. All right. So looking at this here, this looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2. Now that's the bullish way to look at this. That's very bullish. Okay, and then what we would look at here is that this little wave that we just got is another little small 1, 2. And it's just a small pullback on the smaller time frame, and we're gonna get going again. I know you get scared when it comes down so fast. I know, but guys, it looks like a flat here from the top here, guys. It looks like a flat, big time, all day long, an expanded flat. Okay, if you don't know what an expanded flat is, then you come join the Discord, learn some Elliott wave. Okay, got all kinds of educational videos, and we talk about flats almost every day of our lives. Right there, that's a 3, that's a 3, and that's a 5 wave move. Looks to be finished, guys. Looks to be done. That looks like a flat correction. Okay, it is a bit deep. That's the only problem with that flat, is that, man, it came down to the 2618 extension, even beyond it. So that would be a little harder to justify, but nevertheless, it's got the shape of a flat, just a bit extended longer than we expect. But it came down. It came down to the previous wave 4 region that we would expect it to. Okay, and we're looking at this. Oh, sorry about that. We're looking at this as a 5 wave move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or 5 right here. Got a 3 wave pullback like that, and now we should be heading up. Let's see if the RSI supports that at all. Again, I'm looking at the chart from a bullish standpoint right now. Guys, look at this. This is the 15-minute chart. This is what you call really, really strong hidden bullish divergence. Okay, hidden bull. Okay, see the bottom of this wave right here, and see that slope of that line right there? That's going up. That means price has come down, but it has not come down in such a way that it's overtaken this previous low. Where you take the same low and you draw a line to the downside, the RSI has reset to the downside bullishly. Okay, in other words, we have reset. We're oversold, and it looks like it's about finished. Okay, and so the direction for this way, the RSI is up. That's the next direction. When the RSI moves up, generally speaking, the price will also move up with it. So, guys, that's what we call bullish divergence. It is hidden bullish divergence, and on the 15-minute, that is quite strong in my opinion. Let's look at the 1-hour chart. Still seeing hidden bullish divergence. That's pretty strong right there. It's actually exaggerated bullish divergence right there, straight across and up. That is bullish, no matter the way you slice it. Now, I always tell people that any divergence you see on the RSI can be wiped out. It can be wiped out by a strong move in price. But guys, remember, generally speaking, price never comes straight down, without some kind of correction. In other words, yeah, we got a strong move here. If this is going to come down, it'll correct back and then continue on, right? And you'll get signs of that continuation on the 5-minute time frame or whatnot. But anyway, things just don't go straight down forever. Okay, this came straight down, but look, it came right back up. You just had to be patient for it. Okay, the market moves up and down all the time. Okay, so you're going to have to learn and understand that. Okay, now I'm looking at this as a 5-wave move. A 5-wave move. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3-wave pullback right there. I'd like to see this start heading up. Now it may not. Okay, so in other words, my interpretation of this being a flat right here might be incorrect. Okay, we always have to understand that our interpretation of the waves, that my application of Elliott here might be faulty. In other words, I'm looking at that and I say, yeah, that looks like a flat, and certainly it does. There's some problems with it being a flat, and that again then is the extension here. That's a pretty long extension, but nevertheless it can happen. That can play as a flat. But what if it's not? What if this is an impulse to the downside? Well, what we would expect then is some kind of a three-wave pullback before we get the next wave down. Okay, things just don't go straight down. Generally speaking, we get pullbacks, three-wave corrections, especially when we get oversold here in the RSI on the 15-minute time frame, especially. Okay, getting some very, very small divergence right here, very, very small, tiny. If I look on the 5-minute, you'd probably see it a little bit clearer. There it is, right there. There's some divergence right there, and we're oversold. This thing is probably ready to come up and make a corrective wave. I don't know how far and how deep, and I don't know where it's going to go. I never know anything. All I have is the signals that the market gives. Okay, but the market can extend itself all it wants to do. But I'm just looking at the current signals. Say, okay, what does price generally do? What does price normally do when we see these circumstances on the chart? Okay, and that's what we're looking at right now. So that's all TA is, guys. It's don't put that there, honey. There you go. All right, sorry. My daughter's putting something in a place that wasn't good. All right, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah. Right now, the probability is we're going to get a pullback. Even I wouldn't be surprised to see higher highs made. I would not be surprised to see that, guys. I am ignoring the chat just so I can get this TA out to you. So if you guys are talking and asking questions, I'm sorry, I'm not acknowledging or saying hi or I'm just trying to get this out to you. So sorry about that. So anyway, yeah. So what am I seeing here? I'm seeing a three-way pullback. It looks like a flat. I really like that as a corrective wave to the downside. That what we got right here on the small time frame, and it's got on that pullback we have hidden bullish divergence. I would be very, very surprised not to see a higher high made. Okay, that's what I'm expecting to see. That's what I'm going to be watching for, a higher high made. So that's the bullish way to look at all this stuff, guys. Is that we're impulsing to the upside. The next move probably is going to be a bullish move to the upside, something like that, to go pretty hard. Now this may come down a little bit further. It may have a little bit more to go, but it is pretty oversold, and there is hidden bull divergence. But we don't have divergence on the micro. Well, we do kind of on the 5-minute time frame. We've hit it a couple of times here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing come up. I would be very surprised to see it not come up, to be honest with you. Okay. All right, now, so that's my bias right now. That's my bias. I'm bullish right now. I'm very bullish in the market. I'm holding on to the bullish mindset personally until I can't be bullish anymore. Okay, until the market says, "Hey, we're not bullish." Okay, so right now I've got a bullish count, and I've got the RSI kind of supporting a bullish look at it. So I'm gonna hold. I'm personally trading the bullish waves. Of course, I did take my profit. I traded Ethereum, took my profit on a long up here, and I did take part of this short. I didn't hit the whole short, and I'm currently long again in Ethereum. A little bit underwater, a little upside down in my initial entry, but I'm not too concerned about it right yet. Not yet, at least. We'll see. We'll see where the market's going. Yeah, it's going down a little bit more, but it may be coming down a lot deeper, so I may have to cut that. I'm always ready to take a loss and trade because that's the way it is, right? But my belief system said, hey, this thing needs to go up. Right now, that's my take on the market. Okay, so what's the bearish count here? What's the bearish count? What's the market going to do if it's bearish? Well, if it's bearish, what we're looking at here is a three-wave move off the bottom. We got a three-wave wave. It's a corrective wave. It looks corrective. It kind of gives you a 5-3-5 look at it. Sorry about that. It gives you like a 5, a 3, and then a 5 look right there, and then it kind of gives you that idea that it's a three-wave move, and it's correcting. What's hard about it is what's it correcting, right? It's correcting this impulse wave. So we got a three-wave pullback here, and it seems to be correcting that impulse. Now that's the bearish look at it. Then what this wave is a impulse to the downside with a corrective wave back up, retrace, and what we're expecting then is more downside. And to be honest with you, I think that's what the powers that be are making it look like. I think they're painting that picture right now, but then they're going to end up taking it up, just like they did Ethereum last night. Pretty strong. Ethereum already broke this top, yet Bitcoin has not broken that top yet. So I think they're feigning bearish looks right now on these in these lower areas, but they're going to surprise you with bullish action out of nowhere. Personally, that's what I'm betting on and trading. Now, I could be wrong. I'm always prepared to be wrong as a trader. I'm not here to tell you whether I'm right or wrong. Just telling you what I think. You can take it or leave it. Really, you can. And I want you to remember that, guys. Any YouTuber out here, sharing his ideas, he's just sharing his ideas, right? So don't take anybody's word for it. Don't trade off of anybody's word for it. You need to have your own strategy. You definitely need risk management strategies, because risk management is everything in trading. That is the thing. It's not about knowing where the market is going, whether up or down. It's about taking a position with proper risk management based upon your trade setup. Okay, so I'm not here to tell you what I know the market is going to do. I'm here to tell you these are the wave structures I'm looking at. Those wave structures lead me to believe and think a certain way, and I'm sharing how I'm thinking about it. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sharing how I'm get off my screen. I'm sharing how I think about it, but how I think about it, I've been wrong before and I will be wrong again. But nevertheless, I'm sharing how I personally think about the market. With this current wave down, just look, again on BTC, look how far the RSI has come down. Look how little price has come down. That is bullish divergence. That is a bullish sign right there. Now, it doesn't have to stay that way. If we get a deeper move in price, this can get wiped out. We always understand that. I do, but that's one of the reasons why right now I'm still bullish. Okay, but the bearish look says, hey, we got a three-wave move right here. Okay, and this is a 1-2 to the downside. This is about to get ready to get real big, and it's going to start making another large impulse to the downside. So to take a short position right now isn't a horrible idea if you want to take it short. Now is not the time to enter. I never enter after it's already moved such a distance, but nevertheless, it's not a horrible time to be thinking about, hey, yeah, on any kind of a pullback, three-wave pullback with hidden bearish divergence, or whatever your criteria is for trading. That's not a bad idea to think about short. You just need to have a risk management system and a trade strategy that allows you to enter the trade with low risk, and that if you're wrong, if it ends up going bullishly, you don't lose a lot of money. Listen, there are 5 outcomes to a trade. You can win big, you can win small, or you can break even. You can lose small, or you can lose big. And the only thing we want to do is get the lose big out of that scenario. So you need to have a trade strategy and a risk management system that allows you to get rid of the lose big area. Okay, if you can just lose small or break even in your losses, then you're going to be a successful trader over time. I'd be glad to teach you what my strategy is and share my thoughts daily with you. That's what the Discord is for. So be glad. I'd love to have you in there, invite you into the Discord. To become a Discord member, you just go sign up on Patreon. The link is in the description, and you can just sign up there to be a Patreon supporter, and we'll get you in tonight. Okay? All right. So yeah, the bearish look says this is a three-wave pullback from an impulse here, and that this is a 1-2 to the downside, and we're about to start impulsing to the downside. That's a bearish look at this thing. So I'm personally not biased to that opinion, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, guys, I've talked a long time. That's BTC. We're about to shift to Ethereum. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing in Ethereum. But let me just stop and just kind of catch up with the chat and see what the chat is saying. Okay. All right. Lots of you here. And by the way, hello everybody. Those of you who welcomed me and greeted me, I'm greeting you back. Sorry. Yeah, Andrew, King Andrew 900, I'm glad to do the stream for you, no problem. Yeah, Gabriel Sanchez, so far so good on the 4th of July. We've been driving all day, but hopefully we can maybe go watch some fireworks here shortly in our town. Let's see. We had a great holiday, visiting family, so... Yeah, Gmax, Kimosabi is really good with Wyckoff. It kind of really, the bottom of that thing looks like an accumulation pattern. No doubt about it. But I'm not a Wyckoff accumulate. I'm not a Wyckoff expert. I haven't really studied it carefully. So, um, Elliot won NASCAR today. Nice. The camera's lagging. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, hey, not a whole lot of. Hey, Max, what's up, man? Glad you're listening. Okay, everything else good with the live guys? Everything else looking okay? As far as the video and audio, you don't need to see me really, so who cares whether my camera lags or not? It's my laptop right now, and it's doing the best it can. Oh, you know what? I've got Surfshark on. I've got my VPN on, so um, yeah, that's probably why it's lagging. Awesome. Okay, hopefully the audio will do better now that I got the VPN out of there. Okay. All right, let's go to Ethereum and take a peek at that real fast, okay? All right, so we're gonna pull the fibs on this guy. Let's pull the fibs on this move. Same thing, same counts at stake here, guys. But you'll notice here how, guys, we got up here to the 1618 in Ethereum. Okay, that's pretty bullish. But we experienced some rejection there. And it's kind of a strong candle right now. On the 4-hour chart. I'm not going to be surprised to see this thing come down, back down to this region right here. Okay, wouldn't be surprised to see that. I don't think it's going to go straight down, but it could. It could totally do that. But I think it's going to trend down, at least in a corrective wave overnight tonight. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we'll get a V-shaped rebound off of this wave right now. But right now, the way I'm looking at this is a 1, 2, 1, 2 again, and now this is the first wave of the next wave that's getting ready to take off here. Okay, that's the bullish way to look at this. Okay, and ultimately, again, we're looking at this ultimate wave as a three-wave move. We got an A, B, and now we need the C wave. Okay, now this thing again needs to continue. We need another push up. One more push up, guys. We'll confirm this as a really nice bullish move, and we'll be feeling really confident here about our C wave to the upside. One more push to the upside. Now, want to show you something here. Let's see. I'm just looking at this shape. I was talking to a guy in our Discord, and he was talking about looking at this as a diagonal. I was inclined on Bitcoin not to think it's a diagonal, but man, that's got a nice shape for a diagonal, doesn't it? At least it's got a decent shape there. So one count might be that we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That's a leading diagonal right there, guys, and that we experienced off of this trend line, rejection off the 1618 plus off of that trend line. It's a leading diagonal. Now, if that's the case, guys, what you normally expect here is you get actually a pretty deep wave that comes back down, retraces 50% of that wave. It's going to scare you to death. Okay, it's going to scare you to death, but you'll get a retrace of that wave, 50%. Okay, and then up bullishly. Okay, and that's what we'd be watching for. So yeah, that's totally plausible and totally possible that plays out. So watch out for that. That's a decent leading diagonal play there. And so we would look for this wave to come back down at least 50% of the retrace of this wave. So let's put the 50% retrace on there. We'd watch this zone right here. It's confluent with the bottom of this wave right there. Boom, right there. We'd watch that golden zone, the 50% to the 60, to the 618, 618 and 65 is the golden zone. We watch that, but we'd look for a three-wave move to the downside. Okay, to hit this area, and then we'd be looking for an impulse back up to the upside. I really like that idea actually in Ethereum. It looks decent for Ethereum. Let me look at BTC that way. See, BTC doesn't really give you the look of a diagonal, so I'm not inclined to think it's a diagonal in BTC. Now, one count that I didn't consider with you on BTC, that let me go ahead and count it out, that this 2 could actually come down here and create a more complex 2 wave like this, and this could be a 1 2 1 2, and we still get a really big move after that, and that's just a more complex 1 2 1 2. Rather than going up from here bullishly, we'd actually come down, make a lower low than this. As long as we don't break this low right here, we could still have a 1 2 1 2. And that would be a really, really bullish look as well. So that's another wave structure we could see here on Bitcoin. So we'll have to watch the nature of this wave here and how it goes down. But I'm going to be looking for any kind of long setup that I can, looking for all the indicators that I like to see for my long setups. But personally, if I start to see shorts and short setups, I'll take those shorts until the long plays out. But ultimately, my bias on this wave and the general direction it's going to go is up. Okay, even though it's taken its time in forming, it's taken its time slowly and carefully developing right now in these first early stages of the wave. Guys, one of these days soon we're going to get a wave 3 that is going to just start. Yeah, it's going to take you by surprise, and it's going to go up $10,000 in a day or two, and you'll be like, "What in the world just happened?" And that's going to be wave 3 of 3, and it's going to come. And I'm trying to be ready for that and make sure I'm in the market when that wave comes. Excuse me. Okay. All right. So with Ethereum, that's a potential 5-wave move right there, a 5-wave diagonal. I kind of like that. Okay, as a possibility, even though I'm not seeing it on BTC. Now, what else could it be? Well, it could also be a 1 2 1 2. Let me just remove my drawings here. Right here, again, we're looking for 5 waves to the upside. We're looking for something like this: 1 2 3 4 5. My neighbors are blowing off fireworks back there. I wonder if you can hear them. You might be able to see them. Shoot, I don't know. No, not yet. But I hear them. Anyway, that could be 5 waves to the upside as an ABC. That's my ultimate count right there. All right, and so that would make this a 1 2 right here, and this would be another 1 2 of the 3rd wave. This is going up here, and this wave right here is part of this larger 3rd wave. That it's going to go up pretty bullishly if that's the case. If that's the right count, that this is actually going to just turn up and start going up fairly bullishly. It's going to just, every pullback is just going to be quick, and then it's just going to keep rocking on you, and it's just going to keep going and going and going. Okay, and you're going to be like, when's this thing going to stop? And you're going to want to be long for that if that happens. Now, if it's a leading diagonal, it's going to come down first and then go up. Okay, so hard to tell right now. We're right at a critical moment. Really, we're at a critical moment. What we want to see. We want to see what happens to this wave right here. We want to see what happens to that wave. Does this wave just have a V-shaped recovery that just starts impulsing to the upside? That's personally what I would like to see from here. That's my primary count. That I think that we're going to get it. I think that we have a flat here off the top. Okay, very, very nice impulse here. Flat off the top. Okay, we got hidden bullish divergence here on the 1-hour chart, plain as day right there. It's beautiful. 30-minute chart, it gets even stronger. I love 30-minute divergence. I love to see the divergence on the 30-minute chart and down. When I start to see divergences on all the time frames from the 1 hour down to the 30-minute, I really, really like to see that confluence. So we have bullish divergence there. Now that divergence can be wiped out by a move to the downside that breaks this low, so we know that. But here's the deal, guys. This bottom right here is going up, and the same bottom here is straight across. Okay, so that's still what we call exaggerated bullish divergence. That's still bullish. Okay, that's a very bullish signal right there. 15-minute time frame, same thing, guys. Same thing, except we have bullish divergence on this chart. So, guys, this pullback doesn't scare me. It looks like a 3-way pullback here right now. I like the idea of it finishing now and going to the upside as a V shape. That would be great. If we get a V shape recovery, oh man, it's on like Donkey Kong. So I'm personally biased to the upside. I'm biased bullish. Those of you who've been part of the channel long enough, I've been bearish long enough, right? But I've learned to be as neutral as I can and look at the and look at the indicators on the chart. And man, look how strong. Look how strong this divergence is. It's just amazing right there. That's just so strong and powerful, guys. That's very bullish. This indication right here is very, very bullish. The only way, guys, this isn't bullish is that there's some weird anomaly that just happens tonight, and this thing just tanks like so fast and gets below this wave. I just don't see it. I don't. I mean, I guess it could happen. Anything can happen in crypto, right? But I just don't see it happening right now. It's just not. It's not. It wouldn't be a normal thing we'd expect to see. So yeah, this chart right here. Just looking at it, looks super bullish, and so that's my bias right now. That's what I'm currently holding on to as my bias and trading. Okay. All right. Yeah. The count right now is either this is a leading diagonal, okay, and then we're going to get some kind of a three-wave pullback. Now that three-wave pullback is going to have an up wave to get rid of this bullishness, so we get another wave to the downside. Okay, but it would still be a 1-2. Okay. No, I'm sorry. It would be a leading, not instead of a 1-2-1-2, it would be a leading diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a three-way pullback, and then we go deep. That'd be the big wave to the upside. Okay, but we'll worry about that wave when it comes. Okay, so that's the bull count number one. Bull count number two says no. This is a 1-2. This is a 1-2 as well. That's a 1-2-1-2. Okay, that means we've got another little 1-2 here. We ought to be getting a really big bullish wave starting tonight or tomorrow. Tonight or tomorrow morning. So that's the really bullish. That's another bullish count as well. So it's two bullish counts. What's the bearish count? The bearish count says, well, this is probably just an A, B, and a C, and this is 5 waves of the C wave. Okay, we count the 5 waves, something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Finished. Came to the 1618, kind of deep, but it's done, and that's just a corrective wave of this move to the downside. I really don't like that count at all because I really don't understand this wave structure. To be honest with you, I don't understand this wave structure if this is the count. Okay, so that's why I'm really having a hard time with the bearish count because then that puts us to the downside, and it really doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make sense at all. Okay, I guess you'd have to say that this is some kind of an X wave and this is a WX and a Y. So that, I guess that's the count. If let me remove the drawings and show you. Okay. You'd have to basically say that this is a W, that's X, and we're getting the Y wave right now, and this Y wave is going to be 3 waves, okay? Boom, 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 like that. Okay? And this was also 3 waves, which I don't even know how to make that 3 waves. It looks so 5 wave-ish to me. But that's what you'd have to do with that count. You'd have to make it look like that. It makes a lot more sense for this to be some kind of a flat right here. Okay, that this goes up impulsively. Okay, and that we have then an A, B. Then we'd be looking for a C wave to the downside, a third wave to the downside after this retrace and a pullback. Okay, so I'm not bullish forever. Okay, right now I'm looking at this as a corrective wave of this down move, and I'm looking for a third down move after this corrects. Okay. Now, something of note, something we have to pay attention to. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. Um, I don't know, just coughing too deep. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh, one of the things I was about to say is that now looking at the 6 hour chart, we do have some bearish divergence here. Okay, now there's room for this thing to go up. Okay, but this thing needs to get going pretty quick. We need to get a pretty decent wave to come up and break this top. But we technically have some bearish divergence working here on the 6 hour. Okay, it's on the 4 hour as well. Um, it is on the 2 hour and the one there is some hidden bear. Okay, so as much as I'm bullish on the smaller time frames, I am a little bit bearish on the higher time frames unless it's just a fake out and they're going to take the wave up pretty strongly. But yeah, we have to look at this right now a little bit bearishly. So this is a bearish case. Again, just something to pay attention to. Hey, right there, that's hidden bearish divergence right there. This could turn around and continue down. Okay, this was indeed a three-wave move to the upside, and we're going to get continuation to the downside. That is the bearish count. Okay, so I don't want to be so bull-tard that bull-tard on you that that's all I can see. That's not all I can see. It's just personally, I'm choosing to trade the bullish side of things. Okay. Again, as a trader, what you have to understand is you don't have to know the direction. You just have to have a good strategy and a good entry management and risk management system in order to trade within the environment, so that you can be wrong and you only lose a little bit, but your wins are either your wins are you win big or you win small, or you break even or you lose small, but you never lose big. Okay, and that's what you have to get out of your system, and that's what you have to get out of. Um, that's what you have to stop yourself from doing as a trader, is losing those big trades. Okay. All right. Let's look at the chat and see what you guys are saying here. That's my Ethereum analysis here. Let's just take a peek here. BTC ascending triangle. I'll check it out. I'll check it out as a triangle. I'm not sure it's a triangle, but I'll check it out and see. Some major dump. I don't know about that. Could be. Could be the beginning of a major dump. It might just be a very quick move to the bottom that they is a V-shaped recovery. Okay. Uh, back to BCC. Okay. Just a second. Yeah, GMAX. If BTC goes up like I'm hoping it goes up, I don't know that it's. I don't know that it's going to hit all-time highs again, but it's going to retest 50K at least in that area. It could go. Hey, thanks, Hector. Appreciate that comment there. Thanks. I try to stay as neutral as possible myself, but yeah, I just try to stay even keel best I can. All right, good comments there. Last look on BTC here. Triangle, ascending triangle. Nah, not seeing it, guys. There's per Elliott wave. There's no triangle on that chart, but there's a lot of hidden a lot of hidden bullishness on it. So yeah, I'm kind of looking, just again biased to the upside right now, thinking it's going to go up. But we'll have to wait and see what this wave does. If it pulls back and resets the R side of the upside and then comes down, then it could do that. But right now there's a lot of hidden bull here. But man, that 30-minute chart is so powerful. I just look at that and say, wow, that's really, really strong. But no, I don't see a triangle. It's not an ascending triangle. Not in Elliott. It's not a triangle. It doesn't have the count of a triangle or the look of a triangle, and I don't have a triangle in the RSI either. So I personally would reject the idea of a triangle here. Okay. For fun's sake, look at Hex from my friend Kurt Ehrman in our group. This is a pretty bullish chart, my man. This is very very bullish chart. We've got on the 6-hour chart. We've got this strong hidden bull right here. This is either going to be go up as an impulse to the upside, or this is just a three wave that's going to get another wave to the downside, but followed by an impulse after that. So not sure what you're going to get there, but this to me is a bullish chart on Hex. Let's look at XRP here really quick. XRP, where are you? Oh, there it is. Boom. All right. Yeah, XRP. I was looking at this as a three-way pullback, but it really needs to get up and go. Okay, it's really kind of going up, kind of slow and careful. I'm starting. I don't know. Again, this looks like a 1-2-1-2, but if that's a 1-2-1-2, this thing needs to get up and go from here. I need to see this candle wicking, man. I need to see this candle wick and this green candle just start moving here. But I've been looking at this as a potential 1-2-1-2, but this needs to go. It needs to go. Okay. Otherwise, we're looking at this as a three-wave move here. Okay. But my problem with that is that we just have a three-wave move here. So I'm still inclined on XRP to the upside, guys. I still am inclined to the upside on XRP. Let's look on the 1-hour chart and see what we're looking at. Yeah, look at that. It's hidden bull. 30-minute. There's a very very strong hidden bull on the 30-minute chart here. Boom, boom. Especially over here, right there. Now there is room for it to come down. It can always break that hidden bull, but to me this is a bullish look right now. This could be a flat right here. It might not be a flat either, but it could be a flat right here. Boom, and then up we go. It's got to finish. It's got to finish here. It might come down a little deeper, back down to the structure here. I'm not sure. But really, I feel like it just needs to go up from here where it is. It just needs to go up from here. That's my take. But 30-minute, now 15-minute chart, dipping into oversold here. Got some other divergence, regular bullish divergence working as well as the hidden bull. So, I mean, good signs here. Good signs. Maybe one more low and then up. Maybe one more low and then up we go. That might be a good risk reward entry there for XRP looking long, and maybe a really really bullish move. I mean, maybe a really really bullish move. But right now, this market is making you feel it's very bearish right now. It's giving you the real feeling of bearishness, and when it does that to me, but it's not really going anywhere, when it's creating the bullish divergence on the chart, lets me know that we're probably getting a big move tonight. So I'm kind of looking for a big move tonight. We'll see if that happens or not. Let's look at LTC. I haven't looked at LTC in quite a bit. I'm just going to start picking a bunch of charts that I haven't looked at in quite a while. Oh man, look how gorgeous that. Man, guys, if you want to see a bullish chart, this is a bullish chart right here, man. We're oversold. Okay, we got 3 waves down in the RSI. Boom, 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 done. And in price action, it's even holding the channel. And that's a really good sign right there. It's even holding the trend line right there. Might have a little bit more downside, maybe not. But the hidden bull is so powerful here on the 15-minute chart. Even from this low here, I really really like this for upside, guys. Sorry guys, I'm just a bull-tard right now. Just you never go full bull-tard, never. But right now I'm just bullish. This is per my trading strategy. This is a great place to be thinking about a long entry, okay? Because your stop is just on the other side of this trend line, or break of this low here, or whatever. But even then, if it came down here, I would expect a pullback. I would probably wait for it to go in profit before I closed it out, and I would see if it's going up, because there'll be a corrective wave. This came straight down. When everything goes straight down, generally you get a retrace of most of that, if not all of it. So I wouldn't be surprised to see another move to the upside. But again, we got to keep an even keel. But again, right now what I'm seeing is bullish. Okay, what I'm seeing on the chart is a bullish scenario. Okay, I like this as a 1-2-1-2. I really, really do, guys. I mean, this looks great as a 1-2-1-2. with bullish indicators here on the 1 hour down. Okay, 5 minute chart. This is really, really good. Might have a little bit more downside here. Might have a little bit more downside here to go, and then up we go. But shoot, it may have a lot more downside. I'm not sure. I can never tell you. I'm just telling you what I see right now. The market decides what it wants to do, and you need to have again a strategy for navigating the market when it does what it does. You need to have patience and indicators that are letting you know when to enter the trades and when to stay out. So I hope you guys are trading smart. If you need help learning how to trade with good risk management, that's what my Discord is all about. It's about educating new traders. Just to stay safe in the market, teaching you Elliott Wave. But at the end of the day, Elliott Wave is just one of our tools. It's not the only thing we use, but it's just one of our tools. Okay. All right. Let's look at Link real fast. Link, 1 hour chart. Remove the drawing there. Yeah, man, that's just a. Yeah, it's the same thing. Same thing here. We got the 1-2-1-2 working. If it's going to go bullish, it needs to go now. I mean, now's the time. It needs to turn up to the upside and get going. Okay, it needs to just take out this. Otherwise, this. We're looking at just a three-way pullback, and this is a bearish thing. But I don't think. I just don't. I don't think that. I think it's going to turn up tonight or tomorrow. But we'll know between now and tomorrow. But it's the same chart. Link is the same thing as BTC. All the same indicators, all the same wave shape. BTC is the same there. Okay. All right. Let's look. Let's see. Let's see LTC. Let's look at DOT real quick. DOT. Yeah, DOT's the same chart. DOT's the same chart as BTC, so everything I said about BTC applies to DOT as well. But on the 15-minute time frame, huge bullish divergence here, so it's looking very, very strong again to the upside right now, unless we get a bigger dump here, a bigger dump that takes out this low. Again, any kind of our divergence you see on a chart can be taken out. So this could, if this price takes out this low, that divergence gets taken out. But right now, it looks to be got some bullish divergence here. Okay, let's look at OXT. OXT. Whoa, I'd stay away from that chart completely. Just stay away. But it's. Yeah, I just don't like that wave structure. That wave structure is super, super ugly. But in general, it's the same chart as Ethereum, except that this is going sideways. This may have some more down to go before it goes up, but I'd like to see it hold this trend line. I'd like to see it hold that trend line. Let's see if it does. Yeah, I don't like the look of that. That's ugly. But this could be a 1-2-1-2 with more upside, but OXT sucks. Doge, you want to look at Doge for a second? Let's just peek at Doge real fast. Give a sense of bullishness or bearishness here. When I just glance at a chart like this and give you a general look, I'm looking at the RSI, what it's telling me, and Doge is kind of neutral right now. It's sitting in the 50 range here, and there's no divergence much to tell. A little bit of bullish divergence here, but not a whole lot to speak of. I don't know. It's got some divergence here on the 1 hour. On the 2 hour. Now the 1 hour super is giving us a really, really nice, deep move compared to price. That's bullish. Okay, so that's actually a very bullish move right there. That price has barely moved, but the RSI is tanked pretty decently. So the 30-minute chart exaggerates that a bit and lets you see it a little bit clearer. So I like the 30-minute chart. It's really, really looking fairly bullish right now for Doge as well. Okay, how about ADA? Ooh, ADA, it's a beautiful chart. ADA is looking very bullish as well. They're all looking bullish, guys. The type of divergence I'm seeing here is bullish divergence. It's hidden bull. It means continuation of trend. So personally, I'm looking at the chart right now thinking, okay, I want to find an entry long. I'm thinking long, biased long right now, the way the chart looks right now. I reserve the right to change my mind. If the market gives me something new to add to this, that would say, no, that whatever it adds negates what I'm seeing right now if the divergence gets taken out. But here's the deal. For this divergence to be taken out, okay, price would have to come all the way down here. for this divergence to be taken out. So that's really, really powerful. This is a very strong bullish signal here on ADA. Still looking at the count as a 1-2-1-2, and now this is the beginning of the third wave. This right here is going to take us up to the upside on the larger time frame. We're looking at an ABC here, okay, an ABC. So I'm looking for 5 waves to finish here of the C wave, and then guys we get bearish after that. Okay, we get more bearish after this wave to the upside first. Okay, guys, there you go. That's the live for tonight, guys. That's a good hour worth of TA. Just looking at charts. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Beginning of the month is always better. You get most bang for your buck on the first month, but I try to give everybody more than their Hector. I try to give more than everybody, more than what you buy. I try to. But yeah, what are your buying targets? I don't give signals like that, my man. I just teach you what to look for and teach you strategies for but not a signal group, man. Not a signal group, and I don't give financial advice like that for sure. Um, Thanks, Chemo. We are like a family in there. It's awesome. Jeff, you make it a great place too, man. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, Rowdy, I'm looking bullish at XRP as well. Um, my pleasure, Stephen. Thanks for that. You're welcome, Rowdy. No problem. KSM? Yeah, I'll do KSM for you. Yeah, hey, Matt. What's up, Matt? Weiss Advice. Let's see, money flow and RSI are acting the same on multiple time frames. Hypothesis that you're testing is that the means that this is the bottom, or at least no more significant downside. Yeah, cool. Hector, I'll look for the email, and I'll send you an email. Look for an email within the next 15-20 minutes. As soon as I'm done, I'll if you're joining now, I'll get you in there. Okay. Yeah, and if you don't know what you get in the Discord, you get access to all my educational material. I do 2 lives every day, one in the morning and one in the evening. I'm around to talk to if you have any questions about trading, and you also get another whole group to just chat with and talk about all over the world. People from Ireland and Denmark and Switzerland and let's see, we have people in China and Malaysia. We have people in Australia, people all over the world, people in South America and whatnot. Just all over the world, learning to trade or have been trading for a while and wanting to learn Elliott or whatever. Different reasons why different people are in. I think just for the 2 videos a day, the analysis of Elliott Wave. If you don't know Elliott Wave and you want to learn it and be in an environment where Elliott Wave is being taught and practiced on a regular basis, it's worth the monthly subscription just for that. But you also get all the educational plus the chat functions, and again the family environment. We keep it real chill in there, so it'll also help you with your FOMO and help you with your you can start working on your own personal strategies as well. So yeah. So anyway, that's what you get if you don't know what you get in the Discord. But it's mainly an educational Discord. It's not a signal group. I do provide setups as I see them in the second tier on the 15-minute time frame a lot, in 1 hour, 4 hour charts. But you get more 15-minute setups than you do anything because they play out more often. And you also get they're a little less. How do you say it? I don't know, usually about 60-40, 50-50 in their success rate. But again, if you're trading it with good risk management, you're not losing anything. You understand how to enter that trade. So anyway, that's what we're doing in there. All right, guys. Let's see. KSM. Let me Raphael ask for KSM. Let me take a peek at KSM real fast, and then I'll call it a night, guys. I've been traveling all day. Want to take a break here. So, all right. 6-hour chart. Okay, there's not a whole lot of history here, okay? But this is a bullish chart to some degree, but I see a little bit more downside to go. I see one more hit to the downside. So this looks like a three-wave move with one more to go. Okay, see one more hit creating divergence here, and then that's going to be bullish. So when you get one more low, that's your long. That's your long entry. At least from an Elliott standpoint, okay? Because this is an A, B, C, and I'm waiting for the fifth leg of C right here. I want to see that, and that's going to create the divergence. Boom, boom, like that. 6-hour chart. So wait for the 6-hour chart. One more low to make, okay? And then up we go. All right. Hope that helps you on KSM. Hey, Mr. Killashade, no problem. Just rewind it, and no problem at all. You guys have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Appreciate your help on the channel, and I'm going to try to make several videos this week. So I've made a video in a couple of weeks now, so we're going to get several videos out this week and see if we can get the regularity back up to where it was. Before I went full time in the Discord. Anyway, with that said, you guys have a great night. Thanks, Chemo, for being so awesome and moderating and answering questions. And guys, okay, yeah, okay. Last request. You got me right before I ended it. Tesla, real fast. The last request. That's a bearish chart. There's hidden bear right here. Just a quick look at it. Might have another move to the downside. Looks like this is a three-wave move to the upside. This kind of looks three-wave-ish up. So this might be bearish here. We'll see. Yeah, it might be a little bearish. It almost has the appearance of Bitcoin to some degree. Oh, man. This might have a little bearishness to it. That's my first impression. But this thing could go up and make a fifth wave right here. Got a little bullishness here in the on the 2-hour chart. 1-hour chart's a little bullish. 30 minutes a little bullish. So I probably see another hit to the high. This could be just like Bitcoin. This could be a flat being made, a 3, and then a 5. Okay, and then down. But overall, I see some more down, but maybe a little bit more up in the temporary before down. That's the best I got on Tesla. Little tricky chart right there. That's just my quick take on this. But yeah, I'd like to see this get up in 5 waves like that. And then boom. And then come down. That'd be my quick take on Tesla. Yep. Hey, thanks, Michael. Michael Lima. Appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the live. Mo or Moo, you're welcome. AMC. I'll talk about that with you in the Discord. With that said, have a great night, guys. Talk to you later.